biggest thing for me is on putting is I want to have the same impact position every single time. So in order to do that, we talked about, you know, whether our feet are a little bit crooked or our feet are straight or we're closed or we're open. Me personally, I think if you can square everything up as great as possible every single time, and you know those positions right from the get-go on your setup, then that's going to get you hitting the ball exactly the same point every single time. So now,
be more consistent.
Yeah, more consistent, and we're actually starting the ball on the same line off of our body, not necessarily towards the target. You know, the target's going to be changing, but we know that ball is going to start every single time off of our body in the same position. And so that's why I love the ruler drill. So the ruler drill basically allows us to set up to the ball correctly every single time. And I'm a big square, I'm a big triangle guy. So I want to make a perfect triangle with my putter and my feet every single time. So that way, visually, I can see that every time. I don't really want the ball middle because that I feel like I'm hitting down on the ball. I want it dead center, so I feel like that putter is completely level other than the loft on my putter. So that creates that top roll. As we catch that ball perfectly, we're going to create it going down and staying off the ground. Yeah, exactly. And so just go ahead and set up. So immediately I'm looking at it. So remember we talked about a triangle? So look at your triangle. We're short here, we're long here. Okay? So that already tells me, and look at your feet already. So they're open. See, you're already open, but you have so to me, your body is going left, but your putter is going forward. To where I want to square you up more. Yep, exactly. So you're going to push it to the right. So I want you to try to square up your feet, basically making that feet and that putter look exactly the same. And put it dead center. There you go. And then all we're going to do is rock our shoulders. Beautiful. So what I feel like you'll find with this is I'll find that you'll hit it more consistent and you'll hit it in the center of the face. And at that point, you can just think about stroking the putt. Instead of actually hitting the ball, now we're just making the stroke right along our foot line. Perfect. Beautiful.
Good.
Yep. Perfect. So 3 in a row there. So on the short putt, so we know by the ruler drill that ball is getting started on the exact same line every time. And that's the great thing about it. And I even like to get it if I can find a smaller ruler. So that's a great drill for you to do outside of just, you know, doing lessons or just true practice. Even if you just had the ruler without a cup, it's going to allow you to know, okay, am I starting that ball on the right line? I think there's 2 keys to putting. You got to start it on the right line, or start it on the intended line. I won't say right line, but the intended line which you're starting the ball on. And 2, you got to figure out the speed. If you can do those 2 things, you can be a great putter. And that's the biggest thing. So especially when you're starting to, I would start in the middle and really work on your footwork. You tend to do this a lot with your foot. And I think the more that you can get squared off, that way, and all it is a reference. It's not so much comfortability, you know, being comfortable over the ball or getting everything lined up perfectly. It's more of just a reference point to where, okay, I'm making a perfect triangle and I'm hitting that ball in the exact same putt or exact same place every single time I strike the ball. So let's try that one more time. Yeah, same hole. So this time I want you to get the putter, your feet. So I want you to kick out that left foot just to the heel of your foot. There you go. Yeah, really square it off. And like I said, all we're trying to do is make that perfect triangle, which is way better than we were just a while ago. Good. Good. How's that feel to you?
Feels like I'm just a little close, but this is natural.
Yeah, still, yeah, it feels close because you're so used to being open the whole entire time, right? Good. Okay. So now we're gonna take it even further. So we're gonna get rid of this. And so you know where I said straight line putting? So I don't want you to think about the curvature of the green.
Okay.
I want you to think about you're lining everything up, and you're gonna try to hit a straight line every single time.
Okay.
Where that focus point would be is, let's say we cut breaks a little bit to the right. Now our focus point is in the center of the hole. Now our focus
Left
point
edge.
is just left edge. So let's try it from there. So one look at your focus point. Okay. So did you feel like you turned it at all?